Greetings everybody and welcome back to another Resident Evil Requiem guide. This time we will go over all the Mr. Raccoon bobblehead locations. I will be displaying all the locations right in front of you on the screen right now, and then we will go precisely over each of them and their locations on the map. I want to apologize, however, since I have already broken all the raccoons, but I'll make sure to show you exactly where they are, and you'll be able to see basically the thing that they stand on to verify where they are. I will also try and put a sound of the rattle that they make. They have a very distinct rattle that kind of hints that there's a raccoon nearby, and it makes it easier for you to find them. But without further ado, let's get to it. Again, I will show you on the screen right now where all of the raccoon locations are, and then after that, we'll go and find each one. Okay, so the first one is you find with Leon, and this one you find straight away right in front of you. So after you're done with the chainsaw fight, you want to go over here, and it's right there on the mantle. And this is the stand that they have, and it says, "Hunt us, seek us, find us, break us." So if you do not break this one right now, you will have to start a new game to get to this one, since this area will no longer be accessible after you're done with the Leon section. But this is the first one that you get, and you get it with Leon, and its location on the map is right here. Alright, now let's get to the second one. Alright guys, for bobblehead number 2, it will be once you access the east wing over here. So right in the east wing lobby, it is right in front of you on the reception desk over here, and this is while you're playing as Grace. This is bobblehead number 2, and as you can see, says Mr. Raccoon right there. Again, this is in the east wing lobby. Okay, you guys, for bobblehead number 3, which is also in the east wing, so just next to these stairs here, if you look at this table, you will see bobblehead number 3, and its location on the map is as follows. So just before you take the stairs up to the lead researcher's office, as you progress through the game, there will be a Mr. Raccoon right there. Now on to Mr. Raccoon number 4. Alright guys, so once you have acquired ID wristband level 1, right here, you will be able to access a few other areas in the game. And one of these areas is over here. It is in the west wing, so right past the kitchen. This door requires the ID wristband to access, and you will be able to get over here in order to progress through the game. So you need to come to this area. If you go up the stairs over here, so just one floor up, you will be able to access this office with the records room and also the kitchenette. Now, if you go up to the kitchenette over here, just above the coffee machine is your Mr. Raccoon number 4. So again, for this raccoon, its location on the map, just to verify, is right here in the kitchenette. Go past the office, go up to the kitchenette, and it's right here above the coffee machine. And make sure to make things easier to open this door, which leads back to the bar and lounge and the stairs. Okay, you guys, so as you progress throughout the game, you will acquire ID wristband level 3. With this ID wristband, you can open both of these cell doors in order to continue. Now, if you go up to this cell door over here, and you open it, you will notice that right there by the bed is a Mr. Raccoon, and this is your Mr. Raccoon number 5. Again, for this Mr. Raccoon, it is past the safe room basically, so it is past the guard's office and in the medication room, and it is in the room where Emily is, but you will go through the other door, unlock it with the ID wristband, get the raccoon before you get Emily, and progress any further. Alright guys, for your next Mr. Raccoon, it is once you get to the Leon section after Grace jumps in order to rescue Emily. Now with Leon, you will notice that he can open the warped cabinets and the warped doors. Matter of fact, you will need to open some of them in order to acquire certain files for your case closed achievement if you haven't acquired all files. I do have a guide on how to acquire all of them, which I will leave up in the top right corner. You can check that out, or you can check my Resident Evil Requiem guides playlist for any other guides. Anyway, go back with Leon to the kitchenette and the office. There is a warped cabinet that is found in the records room, and this warped cabinet, matter of fact, includes a Mr. Raccoon. So go ahead and open it with Leon, and you will see that there is a Mr. Raccoon over here. Again, the location on the map is in the records room, and this can only be obtained once you are playing with Leon in Leon's section in the Rhodes Clinic. As you're back playing as Grace, you will find yourself in the basement area, and in order to get through this area, you will need to acquire a number of joint plugs. Now, if you enter the workshop, whether by placing a joint plug in the power distributor outside, or whether by using the crawl space, which can be found over here once you acquire the second power distributor in the other room, if you look at this table over here, by this file, which is the technician's note, you will find that there is a Mr. Raccoon bobblehead right here. Alright, so we have found one Mr. Raccoon in the basement. Now let's go get the other one, in case you haven't gotten this one. So, for this one, once you have gotten the plugs, we will need to backtrace a little bit over here. So before you go and get your tool from the room to our left, place the plug over here. If you come into this area, which is where you can use your lockpick, by the way, on the lockers over here, and get the manual or the instructions on how to create Molotovs. Get some ammo and some resources here as well. But if you look at this TV over here, you will notice that there is a Mr. Raccoon over there. So go ahead and get that if you have not gotten it yet. Alright guys, for Raccoon number 9 will be where you acquire the helicopter key. Currently we are in the private lab after the collection and testing area, so right now we are out of the clinic, but we are trying to acquire the key for the helicopter. So once you enter the private lab, if you go over here to this desk, you will notice that there is a Mr. Raccoon over here. This is Raccoon number 9, and this is again its location on the map. Okay guys, for this next Mr. Raccoon, this one is a bit of a sneaky one. So just for this next Raccoon, once Grace heads into the chapel and you have cleared out the enemies, do not jump yet. Just come over here, aim down the sights, and if you look over here, you will notice that there is a Mr. Raccoon by this light over here. You can see the stand that it sits on. Just shoot it. You will need to be up here for you to get this one. After you've shot this one, this is Raccoon number 10. Congratulations, you have 15 Raccoons left to go. This is the one that's most easily missable, but after you've shot that one, then you can go ahead and progress and jump down. This Mr. Raccoon's location on the map is as follows. I can't really show it on the map, but you'll be over here, and it should be in this general direction. Again, light over there, Mr. Raccoon. Alright, so once you are back in Raccoon City, now it's time to get the first raccoon in Raccoon City over here. And this raccoon is gonna be in Café Oasis.
If not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
Yeah. Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
So you'll see the sign that says Cafe up top, and if you just go right here behind the counter, you will see where it is standing right here. The location for this one on the map is as follows. So Leon spawns right over here in Raccoon City. You'll just go down and you'll come to this cafe over here. Anyway, to progress, you need to go through here, through the Applegate Hotel. So just go into the cafe next to it, go behind the counter, and get this raccoon if you have not gotten it. Guys, for raccoon number 12, after killing the spider and coming out to the area where you need to place the detonator, if you just come over to this hole over here, and by the way, this hole you're gonna plug later, so you can do this now or later, but you can just do it right now. If you look down over here at this broken pipe, and we can use our sniper over here to see it more clearly. If you look down right there, there is a Mr. Raccoon right over there. That is Mr. Raccoon number 12. The location on the map for this one is as follows. You are over here. Here is the central camp. So if you just come over here, and you can get it done right now, or you can get it done later once you have the pipe over this. But this is Mr. Raccoon number 12. Now let's move on to Mr. Raccoon number 13. Okay guys, so for Mr. Raccoon number 13, once you get the first part for the detonator over here, which is just above the central camp, before you take the elevator down, go up to this edge over here, equip your sniper rifle with your scope, and wow, unlock. And over this van over here, you should see there is a Mr. Raccoon over there. So if you just stand over here, it should be very evident there is a Mr. Raccoon over there. And again, this is next to the first detonator or part of the detonator that you acquire. Then you can take the elevator down and we can progress forward to get the next Mr. Raccoon. For Mr. Raccoon number 14, as you enter down into the underground parking garage, after this first zombie that you stealth kill, if you go into this room on the left, you'll see it right here on these boxes. The location for this on the map is as follows. So you have acquired the Cedarbrook Apartments key, you go down and then you go through here, you progress, you stealth kill this zombie or you just kill this zombie, go into this room. There are a few resources over here, but also this Mr. Raccoon over here. This is Mr. Raccoon number 14. I'll see you at Mr. Raccoon number 15 next. Okay guys, so once you open the parking garage shutter door with the batteries, if you just go out this way, and then you take a left, after you trigger this cutscene, come to this bus over here. And if you look over here, there should be a Mr. Raccoon just sitting. You'll hear it rattle and you can see it, like, you won't be able to see it that clearly. You'll just need to like look close and you'll see the Mr. Raccoon just chilling on the bus right there. And if you don't see it from this side, you could even come over here to where the door is and you'll be able to spot it from here since there's better lighting on that side. But yeah, the location for this one on the map is as follows. So it's this bus right here. Alright guys, for your next raccoon, Once you enter the gas station, if you just look to the shelves over here, you can see it clear as day. There's a Mr. Raccoon over here. The location for this one on the map is as follows. So it's in this part of the gas station. Obviously, you take this ladder to get in, and then once you get into the gas station, you'll see that Mr. Raccoon over there. So once you have acquired the fuel from the gas station, the next area that a Mr. Raccoon is in is completely optional. So this area just basically takes you down to the Ridgewood station. And by the way, you can drop this right now. And in case you haven't gotten Mr. Raccoon number 12 at the beginning of this, you can do it right now. It is the one that we said was over here. But anyway, this is not the one we're talking about. You have filled this up with fuel, and this area over here is completely optional. So once you go through here, and end up over here, kill these enemies, and then go down this way. Flashlight on. And there is depends, but okay, there's a tracking module in here. And now if you go the other way, which is the left side of this, just keep going through, and then you go through this door, and then after this door you go down this hatch, you will find a few different train carts in this area. So if you go through the train carts, the one you want to be in is this one right here, this middle one. So just come over here, watch out, there are a few enemies in here. Let's take care of them. I don't know how he didn't die the first time. Alright. And now, just go get up here onto this. And I believe this is the one. Yeah, it's this one. And if you look over here, there's your Mr. Raccoon. Watch out for the spiders. It's probably good that I caught that on camera, so okay. Note to self, this cart is occupied with spiders, even in casual mode. But yeah, this is your Mr. Raccoon right here. Again, this area is completely optional, so you have to go in here. It is not part of the story, so just make sure you don't miss this one. And it's over here in this cart. Okay guys, so once you acquire the handle in order to access the store, and this is what I'm talking about, and you acquire this in the Cedarbrook Apartments, either before or after you acquire the detonator part, just make sure that when you go up here, so past that door that you need to open, go up here. This is the stair you acquired to take the detonator part, so go through here. Go through here, then take a right, come over here, and in this fridge right here, you'll see that there's a Mr. Raccoon sitting right there. This is a very easy one to miss if you do not have the map for this one. So make sure that you grab this before you leave the Cedarbrook Apartments area and before you leave this entire section. This is its location on the map right here. And again, this door you can access only after you acquire the handle, because this door is locked. So basically, to progress, you need to go through this area anyway in order to get the detonator part. Just make sure that you don't miss that Mr. Raccoon and go through that door, because that door is very easy to miss up there. Alright, now on to the next one. Alright, the next raccoon that we will be getting is in the Willis Tower, as you're going to get a detonator part. So, once you use the zipline down over here, you're gonna progress, and before you go all the way, just make sure that you come into this area over here and look at this shelf, and you'll see that Mr. Raccoon is sitting right over there. And this is where you want to be. So again, if you're progressing through the game, normally you're going to take these stairs and you're going to go through here basically. So instead of doing that, just once you go up the stairs, instead of taking a left, take a right and go all the way, because it's very easy to miss right here. Go all the way and you'll see a door you can enter through. Go through here and voila. There's your Mr. Raccoon right there. And if you want, you can take a screenshot of where it is on the map over here. Okay guys, so after the bike section, the first Mr. Raccoon you're gonna find, so instead of just going through here, through the alleyway to the RPD, just go straight to where this wreckage is, and your first Mr. Raccoon is gonna be right here in the rubble, right over there. You can see the stand for it, and the location for this on the map is literally right there. Okay, so for your second raccoon in the RPD, it is gonna be in the operations room. So once you go through the main hall, go through the rest office, and then enter the operations room over here, this one is a sneaky little one. You will need to come to this section, and then you can see it right there. There is where that Mr. Raccoon will be. Again, on the map, you are in the operations room and you are looking in that general direction. If you just aim, you'll see it right there. Alright, now on to the next one. Okay guys, so raccoon number 22 will be in the library, and once you enter the library through here, go to the bookshelf on this side, and there will be a pile of books over here. You can actually knock these books around. So yeah, you can knock that pile of books around, but anyway, you'll see the Mr. Raccoon is sitting right there inside this cabinet actually. So if it's hard for you to see, just knock the books around just like I did over here, and then you'll be able to see that Mr. Raccoon sitting over there. And that'll be number 22. Its location on the map is as follows. So you are right here. The mechanic jack is right behind you, but you are right in this section of the library, and you're looking in that general direction. Alright guys, for raccoon number 23 and the last one in Raccoon City, after you get the cutscene in Kendo's shop, you will turn around. So instead of going forward, you will turn around and you will go through this alleyway over here. You will come out this way and then you will look up, and I'll show it to you with a sniper rifle. You will see that there's a Mr. Raccoon right there in the window. Shoot that, and that will be raccoon number 23 and the final Mr. Raccoon in Raccoon City. That leaves you 2 more raccoons in ARK, and that will be it. You will have gotten every single Mr. Raccoon, and you will be able to unlock the ability for extra attunement to guns, and you will get the achievement You little rascal, I believe. Anyway, I will see you in ARK for the last 2 raccoons. Alright guys, welcome to ARK. So, for raccoon number 24, we have just entered ARK, and as you're making your way over here, so the staff room is over here, and this is where you save and you have your box. But if you go this way, if you go to the right and you go past these boxes and you look at these 2 boxes over here, raccoon number 24 will be sitting right there in plain sight. The location for this on the map is as follows. You have your staff room over there, and the raccoon is right here sitting in these 2 boxes. For the last raccoon, we will be playing as Grace, and I will see you then for the last and final raccoon. Alright guys, congratulations for acquiring the final raccoon. We are now in the operations room, and this is where you get the second orb to progress through the story. So you will come into this room, don't worry. If you go here right next to the screen where the blueprints or the map is, and you just look over here up on this shelf, you will see the final Mr. Raccoon that you need to get. That is all 25 raccoons in Resident Evil Requiem. So congratulations on finding all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that it helped you. If you did find the video helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Resident Evil content and more gaming content in general. Also make sure to follow me on Twitch and Instagram if you want to see more content. I do post on Instagram whenever I'm going live and whenever I upload any videos, so that's a good way to keep up with me. And I also do go on live on Twitch regularly, so you can keep up with me there as well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and peace.